Hi guys, welcome to Laravel Docker series, and in this episode I'm going to show you how to implement Redis as a queue driver and catch driver in our Docker container. So in my previous video, let me go to my VS Code editor, and I already show you how to create one Docker file. So you can see that this is the Docker file where we are going to install the PHP and install the Apache Composer and all the things you can see over here. Okay, and if I go to the Docker Compose file, we have just created one file that's called web. Okay, so this was the basic start in my previous video, and now we are going to implement Redis as a queue driver. So first of all, what you need to do, just let me go again to the Chrome, and just in my previous video I will just search Laravel queue, hit enter, and you can see that send email using queue. That is the video I have already implemented. So we are going to send email from our Laravel application using the Docker container and use the queue driver as a Redis. So make sure you have to implement this example. Let me show you in my VS Code editor. I have already created that example, so I'm not going to follow that demo email. You can see that, and then inside the resource view I have created bled file demo mail, and there is just LoRa maps I have used over here. And then if I go here inside HTTP controllers mail controller, here I have just write down like title and the body, and then this real email like athaninfo@gmail.com, that will receive an email and send by using the queue. Okay, so what we need to do first, so let me go here, and inside the Docker file I'm going to install the Redis and Redis extension. So just go here and just run pecl install Redis. This is the command to install the Redis server in our Docker container, and then you just need to enable the extension. So how can we enable the extension? Docker php ext install, sorry, ext enable like this. Okay, and then I will just call Redis. So that means we have installed the Redis in our Docker file, and then we have just enabled. Just save this. Okay, and now let me go back to the Docker Compose, and here what we need to do, we need to create again another image for Redis. So just I'm going to create over here, that's called Redis. And first of all we need to get the image from Redis Alpine, Redis :7 days Alpine, like this. Okay, so this is the image we are fetched the Redis from there, and then we are going to define the name of container image, container underscore name, and name will be Laravel underscore Redis. Okay, so this is the container name we have defined, and then we need to define the ports, and that ports will be 6379:6379. This is the by default port of Redis that's enabled on that particular port. After that we need to define the volumes like that. Make sure the spelling, okay, yeah, that's correct. And then we are going to define Redis underscore data /data, like this. Okay, so that means our all the volume store on the Redis data. So just copy that, and just as a volume we need to define over here as well. Just save it, then copy that again Redis, and you can see that like our web image is depends on DB, same thing that also will depend on the Redis container image. Just save it. Okay, and this is our Docker Compose file is ready. Now let me go to the Docker. We have in previous video we already manage everything by supervisor config file. We are managing PHP, Nginx. Same way we are going to manage our queue as well over here. Okay, so first let me Docker Laravel worker, hit enter. I have created custom snippet, and you can see that queue work, that command will be keep running, so that way that will listen by Redis. You can see that Redis and tries a 2. Okay, so you can see that auto start true and auto restart true as well, and user will be www-data. That's all configured configuration that Laravel already providing us. Okay, just save it. Okay, and now what I need to do, just go to the env, And first of all, I am going to show you that the email driver, because right now you can see that mail driver is log and the schema null. So make sure you have to configure your own SMTP over here, then you are going to receive. So I'm going to set up it right now. I'm going to pause the video and set up, okay, over here. I have set up my own email configuration, so make sure that should be work. After that, what you need to do, just session driver, I'm not going to use database, I'm going to use file for now. And queue driver, I'm not going to use the database, we are going to use Redis as a driver. And host, you can see that over here there is showing local host, but let me go to the docker compose file, and we have already created Redis as a host. So copy that, go to env, and here you need to change this to Redis and just save it. Okay, and you can see that there is a Redis port 6379, that's correct because by default that is the port, and catch will be stored in Redis as well. Just save it. So both configuration are perfectly fine in env. Now let me go to again terminal. So let me go to my terminal and let me go to the project Laravel and Laravel app. This is the project, you can see that Laravel app. And let me clear this, and here we are going to generate a Docker container image now. So before that I need to start my Docker. So let me go here and click on the Docker. So that means Docker will start. Yeah, that's up and running. And now let me go here and I will call Docker compose up -t build and hit enter, and you can see that invalid container port 6379. So that means there is a problem over here. And what is that problem? So let me go here, and yeah, it's because of this space. So let me remove this and just save it. Okay, and now let me go back to terminal again. Okay, and just hit run the again same command, hit enter, and you can see that it is going to create a new Docker container image. So let's wait a moment to generating that image. And you can see that our container is ready, db web and Redis app. Okay, let me clear this and let's see first from the command like log command and see our web is running perfectly fine or not. So I'm just say docker logs f Laravel app web -1 and hit enter, and you can see that our PHP is running fine with supervisor and Nginx is running fine with supervisor. And then Laravel worker that we have defined over here, let me go to VS Code editor, supervisor, and you can see that this is the process we have defined for queue that should be the keep up and running, and that's working perfectly fine. And let me cancel this. Okay, and then let me see Laravel Redis and hit enter, and you can see that Laravel maybe app and hit enter. There is a problem, so I think yeah, that's fine, but at least that's running perfectly fine over here. And now let me go back and let me run the Laravel application. So localhost 8080, hit enter, you can see that login and everything is running. Now let me go to VS Code editor and routes, and we have already created send mail route. Okay, so just copy that, and that's temporary route we have created. Let me go back over here and just paste it over here, hit enter, and you can see that instantly email is sent successfully. But let's see it's received or not. So let me go to my Gmail account and let's wait to receive it. Yeah, and you can see that demo mail is I have already received. You can see that. Let me remove from here, so we double check. Okay, and just remove that, and now let me refresh it. You can see that instantly I have just refreshed, it's like nothing to do. But let me go over here, let me try once. Yeah, just nothing to do. But if I go here and refresh, I should receive the email. Just wait a moment. Yeah, you can see that there is a 2 email we have received over here. You can see that. So that means this is very simple and basic example of how to use Redis as a queue and in Docker container image. And also we have used, let me go here, and you can see over here that we used for catch driver as well. So Redis is powerful for catch and for queue, so that helps you so much to manage with Docker containers. So if you like this video, then please share with your friends, and don't forget to like and subscribe my channel. See you in the next episode, guys.